Welcome to another episode of the Magic Kings podcast, part 2. We waited a whole week between recordings, Mike, and we came back and we're doing part 2 of your trip recap. We're back.
I've been dying. We're back. I've been dying to get into the second half. It's been so long since we last
It looks like you've been sitting there this whole time.
I know, I haven't moved.
The same clothes, everything.
Yeah.
So we left you a whole week ago that your plan was to go to Animal Kingdom on your third park day and get there early.
Yep.
So let's bring it in. Let's wake up on Wednesday.
Back. It's Wednesday morning. We know that Animal Kingdom opens early. We've got early lightning lanes for Safari, and we're looking at the calendar. We see, okay, early entry 7:30. All right, everybody, let's meet for the bus at 7. Let's get on the bus at 7. Let's get over there. We'll be right in time for early entry. So we're getting everybody up in the morning. You know, as you know, with 4 kids, and you might not know this, but with 4 kids, it's tough to get everybody rallied in the morning.
Yeah.
So we're running a little bit behind, and I throw the message out to the family. I said, we'll be there. We're running 5 minutes late. We're going to run over to the bus stop as soon as possible. And they're like, okay, we're at the bus stop. And it's probably 7:05 at this point. And we're leaving our hotel room a little after 7:05. On the way to the bus stop is the marketplace, the lobby. So we're going through, and, you know, we don't have any snacks lined up for the kids. We don't have anything lined up for breakfast. We didn't have our coffee set up. So I'm like, all right, we're going by. My wife's like, we don't have anything like to feed the kids in the morning. And I'm like, oh, we can get something later. And then I'm looking at the marketplace and I go, you know what? Let me just go grab some snacks really quick. Steve.
Big mistake.
Big mistake. So I'm like, all right, you guys hustle. Let me just go grab some quick snacks here. I grab a couple bananas. I grab a couple applesauce pouches. Throw it on the snack credits. Hustling back to the bus stop. Everybody's already there. I'm running down the pathway, and I see the Animal Kingdom bus driving away.
No.
So I get to the bus stop, and I see my wife and my baby in the stroller, and she's just looking at me like, what have you done? So she waited, her and the baby, they waited. Everybody else got on the Animal Kingdom bus and left without
Their
us.
history.
And I'm running down the path. I see the bus, and I talked to my family later. I was like, "You guys couldn't tell him like he's right there? Give me a second."
Big Magic Mike.
No,
where were you?
They were like, "Oh, we didn't see you."
Yeah.
I was 5 minutes behind everybody else, so I made a mistake, Steve. I missed the bus on Animal Kingdom Day, and everybody left without me. Unbelievable. So, yeah, tough one.
Tough.
Not a great look for me, because I'm on everybody's case and I'm hustling.
That's right.
And this day it was my fault that we missed.
They
the
did
bus.
it on purpose, just to try to make you look bad. Unbelievable.
I think there was a little payback for the first couple of days where they had to chase me around.
The bus driver was going to wait for you, and Big Magic was like, just go, leave him, teach him a lesson.
It was tough.
Bring him down to earth a little bit.
So we ended up having to wait for quite a while for the next bus. I think it was like 25 minutes till the next bus came around.
Ugh.
May have been even a half hour. And they were already at the park, and we had the first like lightning lanes for Safari. So we're on the bus, and I get the text, we're at Safari, should we wait? And I'm like, I can't make you guys wait another 25 minutes for me to get through security and then get over Discovery Island. And I'm like, just go on it. Like, we'll meet you guys after. So everybody goes on it except for my wife and I and the baby. We get there, and we're like, all right, we got to just kind of like meet them up there and figure out when they get off Safari Ride. We'll just meet them. And we're on our way up there. I'm like, you know what? Let's just grab like coffee here. We go into Tamu Tamu right outside Safari, and got this like great like iced coffee thing. It wasn't the Kusafiri coffee,
Okay.
but there was a little bit of a line for the Kusafiri. But on the Tamu Tamu, there's also a Joffrey's cold brew with like a I forget what it was, but it was really good. It had like a vanilla flavor or something, cream, whatever, one of those things, and Mickey cinnamon rolls, and then these like chocolate things. So we got a bunch of stuff. We're like, all right, guys, meet us at Tamu Tamu. We got a bunch of cinnamon rolls. We got a bunch of breakfast stuff as soon as you get off safari. So they're meeting us back there, and my wife's like, you know what? I'll just wait here with the food. You take the baby on the safari ride. So I was like, all right, that works. Like she's like, she didn't really care about it that much. She was like, I don't care about, the safari all that much. Like you want to do it, and she'll really like it. So I went on the safari with my 1.5-year-old, just me and her, and we ended up getting a whole row in the bus to ourselves.
Oh man!
And because we had the lightning lane, and we went through the line pretty quick, and then we got on, and they just didn't. For some reason, like they were packing them in, and they just didn't put anyone else in our row. And I was like, all right,
they
that
could
works.
Tell.
Yeah,
this guy's had a morning. Like, let him have his moment.
So it was great. My daughter, she was really engaged. She loved seeing the elephants, and first time she's been on been to a zoo or anything. So she hasn't seen big animals like this, and she was pointing at the elephants, the hippos. We saw the lions. We actually got to see a couple of the lions. The only thing that wasn't on the safari that day were the giraffes. And
really?
Yeah, we didn't see any giraffes. Come to find out, apparently, the mother giraffe, who's the leader of the pack, she was at the vet place, and the other giraffes will not come out if she doesn't go out first. So, I heard one of the guides, how they have the walking tours. One of the guides was telling a group that he said, the giraffes aren't out today because the mom is at the vet building, and the rest of them won't come out if she doesn't go out. So, yeah.
Wow.
It was super interesting.
So, unlike your family... You're the leader, and yet they
left with it was very polar opposite of how my morning went.
Can't help but notice these giraffes seem to know what's up.
But we'll talk about this later. I did end up seeing giraffes on this trip, and
let's go.
You may know why, but we'll talk
I have a guess, but I can't wait to hear.
Yeah. So we split on the safari, which ended up being okay because I get out and they were all eating the cinnamon rolls, everything that we had ordered at Tamu Tamu, and so we reconvened with everybody after my little bit of bus snafu in the morning. And then next up, we had our lightning lane for Festival of the Lion King, Steve.
Let's go.
And you've hyped this up. Everybody that talks about it loves it. I have never been to it, so
unbelievable.
I was like, you know what, we got to do it. Steve, I was blown away at how good Festival of the Lion King was. It might have moved up on my
Let's hear it.
Animal Kingdom. It's like 1A, 1B with Animal Kingdom. That's how much I enjoyed it. And it was
oh my God.
I was blown away. It was incredible. I loved it. Yeah, I was so happy about everybody was into it. All the kids loved it. We had a good crowd, the crowd was into it, because how they get the crowd into the show, and everybody makes animal noises and stuff like that and claps, and the crowd was really good, everybody was hyped up, and the performance was amazing. Festival of Lion King blew me away. That's, to me now, that's a can't miss. That's my Safari and Festival of Lion King are tied for one.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I loved it.
Oh, let's go back and do the rankings right now.
I know, yeah.
What was your favorite part? What guys do you like?
I really liked the monkeys, the guys that were doing the trampoline stuff and trapeze, that type of stuff. I thought they were incredible. The guy with the fire was awesome.
Fire guy.
He was my kids were blown away. They're like, he's got fire. He's stepping on the fire. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's what I'm like.
Yeah. It was awesome. So good. So well done. The performance, the singers were great. The 4 people that come out and lead it and do the songs and everything. Really good. So good. Really well done.
Wow.
Yeah.
See? Unbelievable. All right, check that one off.
Yep.
That's incredible.
Yep. Okay, so next we have our lightning lane for Flight of Passage. We've got some kids that are too small, so my 4-year-old and my baby weren't able to go on it, and then my nephew and my brother-in-law, they didn't go on it. Big Magic Mike and my mom were all on with this one. Big Magic Mike loves Flight of Passage. This was
amazing.
He says it was his favorite last time. And I wasn't with him the last time he went on it. So I was like, are you sure you're thinking of the right thing? But he was like, yeah. He described it and he was like all on board. He actually liked it. So my wife and the little kids and my brother-in-law, they go, my brother-in-law and his son, they went to go get like a snack or something. My wife took my two youngest over to Feathered Friends in Flight. So they got to see the bird show. And then so we got on Flight of Passage. We did the whole Flight of Passage. Great experience. Awesome ride. Big Magic Mike did indeed enjoy himself on Flight of Passage.
Great.
Yeah. And then right after that we had Navi River, Lightning Lane, which everybody could go on. So everyone went on Navi River. And if you recall, my nephew, who was like not very trusting of boat rides, he got nervous getting in. He was like, "Is this one gonna have a drop?" Like, no. I don't want to. He started yelling, like, "No drops, no drops!" And we're like, "Dude, it's okay. Don't worry. This one's a slow one. No drop. You don't have anything to worry about." So he ended up liking it, and everybody, like, the animatronics in there, awesome. You know, there's lots of cool things to see. So, so now we're at like lunchtime, almost. It's starting to get hot, really hot. So we're like, all right, let's work our way over. I suggested let's go to Yak and Yeti Quick Serve because you can get there's Yak and Yeti dine-in and then there's Quick Serve on the side and there's tables and everything over there. So we worked our way over. We got Yak and Yeti Quick Serve, which was great, really good. Enjoyed the food, and then as you know, it's right next door to one of my favorites of Animal Kingdom, Anandapur. So we hit up Anandapur's. I got my Yeti sundae. Kids got their soft serve. Perfect way to cool down on a really hot Animal Kingdom day. And as you know, they get the heaters going in Animal Kingdom. It's like 15 degrees hotter in Animal Kingdom than everywhere else in the world. So everybody's sweating. It was sunny. It was hot. Yeah. And at that point, I'm looking at Everest and I'm going, are we going to go on Everest before we go? Everybody bailed on me. Nobody wanted to go on Everest. Nobody, not even my nephews, my sister, my parent, nobody wanted to do it. Everyone's like, you know what, it's hot. Let's
what a bunch of wimps. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So my mom and my dad, my mom was like, no, we're going to stay and I want to see Feathered Friends in Flight, the bird show. My dad was like, yeah, we're going to see some birds. Like making fun of her. But it actually worked out. He actually liked afterwards. He was like, that bird show was great. like, yeah, but you were mocking Mom about the bird show. So they hung around, and so we're like, all right, we're gonna take the baby back. She's gonna take a nap. The kids will go to the pool, and my sister was like, yeah, we're gonna do that too, and just like cool off. So we ended up going back with the baby. The baby took a nap. I took the older kids down to the pool. Met up with my sister and her kids, and they went swimming and did the whole Stormalong Bay for a little bit. And then we worked our way back over to Animal Kingdom Lodge for dinner.
That's right.
At Sanaa. So we had a little bit of planes, trains, and automobiles situation here to get over to Sanaa because we were back at the resort.
Right.
My parents, who had stayed at the park, just got on the bus and went right there. We actually took the boat from Beach Club Yacht Club to Hollywood, and then got on the bus at Hollywood to Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Makes sense.
It worked. It was a little clunky. Like, it definitely would have worked out better if we were still at the park, but we just needed, the kids needed the nap and the pool, and the break was actually good. And so we went over to Animal Kingdom Lodge, the Kidani Village building, the newer side.
Right.
I hadn't been to the Kidani Village piece. I've been to the old, I think it's Jumbo House.
Jumbo House, yep.
Jumbo House.
Yep, yeah.
I had been there years and years ago. Kidani Village is beautiful. I forgot how much I liked the aesthetic of Animal Kingdom Lodge. So we walked down to Sanaa. Sanaa's like downstairs and has the windows. And you walk down this like spiral staircase, this big open windows, and you see the prairie, the view.
Savannah view,
prairies.
Yeah.
Giraffes. Right outside the window. So didn't get to see them on the safari ride, but our whole dinner at Sanaa, all the animals are like just right outside the window. It was incredible. It was so cool. Yeah, so one, great food, amazing atmosphere. If they listen to our Imagineering episode and put a Skyliner to Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah.
I would stay there like every time. It's beautiful.
So nice.
If you can get Savannah View, and I think, Steve, you had clued me into this, and listeners, if you want to take advantage of this, there's some Savannah View deals over the summer.
Yeah.
You just call your travel agent, Steve. He'll tell you all about it.
Oh my God.
But that is such a cool thing, and you forget about it until you get there. So Sanaa was awesome. We did the bread service. You got to do the bread service. We actually ended up doing 2 bread services because it just got totally crushed. And they give you all these different types of naan and flatbreads and all these dips and everything, and it was so good. So we did 2 bread services. Everybody got amazing food. We ended up doing a little birthday cake celebration for my mom who was celebrating her birthday. And then afterwards, there's a little lookout area where you can walk outside, and there's a point that brings you out into the savannah area, so you get sort of a 360 view of all the animals that kind of come around the lookout area. So we walked out there and just kind of hung out for a little bit after dinner, and it was amazing.
Incredible.
All the giraffes, the zebras, the kudu, all the different animals that were out there. I loved it there, and if we weren't such big Skyliner squad people, this is probably where I'd want to stay.
Yeah. The transportation is tough.
The transportation is tough because it's buses for everything. But it's such an amazing resort option, and when they have deals like they've got going this summer, if you're going, that would be a good one to take advantage of.
Yeah, it's for Disney Plus subscribers. Yeah, it's a really good deal for the Savannah View. But I've never been to Sanaa. Besides the bread sir, that's towards the top of my list for places I want to go. What did you get?
Yeah, so there's a couple options. They have their main dinner menus, and then they had a mix and match option where you could pick a protein, a rice, a side dish. So I ended up getting butter chicken with a lentil dal dish, and then some rice, and then we had the extra bread service. So it was so good. It was amazing. So at this point, we've got a couple options here because we know that we've got evening hours, deluxe hours at Magic Kingdom.
Right.
We're early enough where we could check out some fireworks. So I poll everybody. I'm like, hey, who wants to check out fireworks or who wants to do this? All the kids obviously go, nah, we just want to go to the pool. I'm like, I'm never going to win this battle against the pool. I'm like, I really want to go see fireworks. I think this is an opportunity. So I'm like, I go to my little guy. I'm like, hey, buddy, you want to do something cool, you and me? We'll just go check out some fireworks. Your brothers are going to do something else, and the baby's going to go to sleep. So my twins went to the pool with their cousins. My wife and the baby, they went to bed, and I convinced my 4-year-old to come walk over to Epcot, and we're going to check out Luminous.
Amazing.
So we're getting ready to go, and my mom was like, I'll go check out the fireworks with you. And my dad goes with the kids to the pool. So it worked out okay. So it was me, my 4-year-old, and my mom. We walked over to Epcot. We're walking in. We probably got a half hour till fireworks. And people are starting to, how people kind of start to scope out spots. So there's a spot on the bridge right by where we came in, right, International Gateway. There's a little bridge over between that and France. And I'm like, this is great. We'll be able to see the fireworks right from here. Let's just hang out here. And my mom's like, no, I want to be able to see the ball. Because you can't really see it. It's behind the trees of UK. You can't see the ball.
Yeah. We
got a good spot here. Do you want to try to risk it and move somewhere else? She was like, yeah, I want to be able to see the ball in case they do lights on that or whatever. And they don't they do some lights on the ball, but not really.
Yeah.
And so we moved over. We ended up right next to Morocco, and we actually got a really good spot. So it worked out okay. Wow. We got a really good spot next to Morocco, kind of tucked in on the side. Perfect view. Saw Luminous, got to see everything. Towards the end, the little guy started getting I'm ready to go to bed. I'm like, yeah, it's almost over, buddy. But he really enjoyed it. I was like, did you like the fireworks? He's like, I didn't really like the fireworks, but I liked the water. Because how they spray the water and they do the lights.
Okay.
He liked that part.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
liked the noise of the fireworks, I think. But he enjoyed it. He had fun. And then it was cool to kind of just spend some time with him and my mom, just the three of us, when there was a big group of people. We got some kind of fireworks time.
That's awesome. What'd you think of Luminous? Like, is that...
It's good. Yeah, I've seen Luminous before. Last time I saw it, though, it was like a really busy night, and it was tough to see. And this time we had a really good view, and it worked out really good. I mean, they could do more, I think, with it, but I still enjoyed it. I thought it was good. And so we went back after that. I had to like throw him on the shoulders and carry him back because he was wiped out and ready to go to bed at that point. So we went back. We went to bed. Twins came in from swimming, and then we hit the hay. And that was night 3.
So no deluxe hours. As much as we talked it up, it didn't happen. So
I couldn't convince the crowd to do the deluxe hours.
Wasn't the vibe. Wasn't the vibe on this trip.
We had to make some calls just based on the crowd, and we still got to do some fireworks. And then we knew, the twins knew, and my little guy, they knew the next day was what they've been really looking forward to is Hollywood Studios Day. So we're at day 4, Hollywood Studios.
Oh, here we go.
And we know we're not rope dropping Hollywood Studios because we've got Topolino's Terrace for breakfast.
Amazing.
Yeah, so we work our way over there. We're literally the first people in Topolino's. As predicted, we were, the wait staff was still putting on the aprons when we got there. But we got everybody together at Topolino's. We ended up with great breakfast there. Got the steak and eggs. It was incredible.
Wow.
And the kids, they bring out when you start, they bring out a bucket of pastries.
Yeah.
Like muffins and croissants and everything. So we ended up going through a couple buckets of pastries with all the kids, which was awesome. And then the characters came by. So it's Mickey and Minnie, Daisy and Donald. And my little girl just went nuts. Like, she loved it because, she is all about the characters now. She was loving seeing all the characters. So we ended up getting the characters coming around a couple times, and then they do a dance, and they go around the room and do all that. So Topolino's was awesome. It was great. So then we work our way over to Hollywood on the Skyliner. We've got an early lightning lane for Star Tours, so we hit that. Star Tours is, as you know, one of my favorites. Worked out great. We didn't need the lightning lane because it was a 10-minute wait, but we actually did get to skip some of the line, which was good, and got right on. And then we knew we had Rise of the Resistance coming up next.
Now, you got the Star Tours early so you could turn and burn it.
Yes.
But this ended up being a busy day, so were you actually able to get something else?
So it was a really busy day. And so, we kind of didn't anticipate this, but, it was before the Easter weekend, and this is Thursday before Easter. And by this day, it was very busy, and Friday was busy as well. And Hollywood was really busy. So as soon as I hit the buzzer on the Star Tours Lightning Lane, I went right in the app. The only thing that was available was a Mickey and Minnie's from 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m.
My God.
And this is we're talking to 8:30, 8:45 in the morning. This was not later in the day. So I just grabbed it for everybody because I was like, you know what? Let's just get it. And, if we get to it, we get to it. And so then I'm just like, you know what? We got really good lightning lanes. We can get on stuff. We're just going to have a good day and enjoy Hollywood. We got lots of stuff to do. So we get we have our single pass for Rise of Resistance next. We get on Rise of Resistance. Amazing. Everybody's blown away. This was the first time on it for a couple people in the group. So my dad had never been on it.
Oh, wow.
And he was like, am I going to like this one? I was like, do you like Star Wars, Dad? He's like, yeah. I'm like, then you're going to love it. It's not rough. It's just an exciting, cool ride. You're going to really enjoy it. And as predicted, he loved it. My little guy loved it. He got a little freaked out at the lightsabers with Kylo Ren. But the rest of it he loved, and he was excited and had fun.
That's great.
Yeah, so worked out really good. Everybody loved Rise of Resistance. And then we go by and we look at Millennium Falcon, and it's already up to 50 minutes at that point.
Jeez.
So we were I've seen it at high wait times. This was really busy outside of it. So I was like, you know what, we'll come back later. Maybe it'll die down and we'll see what we can do about getting on it. We didn't have a lightning lane for it. So we just kind of worked our way over to Toy Story Land because we knew we had Toy Story Mania and Slinky.
Yep.
We worked our way over. We got some snacks. I got my alien friend here. I liberated him from Pizza Planet.
I love it.
Yeah, and he lights up.
Saved him from Sid.
Yeah, he does. He has 2 modes.
So
he's
good.
got, like, rocket mode, and then he's just got on. And then, like, you can separate the rocket from the alien. So
Wow.
it's pretty cool.
Now, how much did you pay to fill that thing up? Oh, sorry.
This doesn't count under the refillables, but it was actually, so it was like, you get sucked into these things. Like, I love the alien, and it was like $15. So I was like, you know what?
Oh,
this
nothing.
will be my souvenir.
Nothing.
Yeah, this will be my souvenir for the trip.
That's free. For Disney World, $15 is, that's free.
We got some snacks at the popcorn bucket, like the next to Toy Story Mania. There's a big popcorn bucket.
Yes, the new popcorn bucket place. Yeah.
And they had, I didn't try these. I should have got some. The pepperoni pizza spring rolls. This is like a new thing. I saw somebody come out with them. But it was, at this point in the day, it was already super hot. And I'm like, I don't think I can handle a hot, steamy pepperoni pizza spring roll right now. So we got Mickey ice cream bars for everybody. We got drinks. And we just kind of hung out. And it actually worked out great. As soon as we got our snacks, the Green Army Man drumline came by and did their show.
Awesome.
So we're eating Mickey bars. We're watching the Green Army Men do their thing. And then we jump right on Toy Story Mania.
Oh, man.
So naturally, I blow everybody out of the water in Toy Story Mania score-wise.
What's the number? Give us the number.
Yeah, so I think I was only at, like, I think I did 179,000.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good in my book. That's excellent.
It's not my best, but it was way better than everybody else, so I was happy with that.
No, that's good.
Yeah, so...
Your brother-in-law didn't beat you.
No,
Like,
I made sure. He only got 117. I was like...
Oh, man.
Yeah,
pathetic.
that's what happens when the ride
That's Steve
doesn't
numbers
stop
right
on the target for you, dude.
You couldn't cheat on that.
No. So Toy Story Mania, big hit. Everybody loved that one. And then we've got Slinky. Not everybody's doing Slinky, but my little guy wants to do it. So we get most of the crew on it. My little guy's just tall enough. He's all fired up. He's seen it go by, and I was worried he was going to see it go by and get nervous, but he got excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was like super brave, and he was like, "This looks awesome. I want to do it." He loved it. It was his favorite ride.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he had a blast, and he asked if we could go back on, and I was like, I'd love to, dude, but the hour is it's 2.5 hours. It was literally a 2.5 hour standby line by the time we got off. But
that's like sad.
It was
like,
crazy.
Really?
It was crazy. So like the lines that day ended up being wild.
Hollywood needs help. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's just because there's Aerosmith is down. They're building the Monstropolis. There's not enough there, and it was a busy day. So like we luckily had the lightning lane and got right on. It was great. He loved it. Awesome. It was his favorite ride. I asked him later at the end of the trip, what was your favorite ride? Slinky Dog. Like, no hesitation, Slinky Dog was his favorite. So he was so cool. He was so fired up about that one. It worked out great. So then we're at basically at lunchtime. So we throw in an order at Bacalot Express. We get some burgers. I ended up getting this. It was like a pulled pork burger, and that's what it was called. And I was like, oh, it's just like a pulled pork sandwich. It was a burger and a pulled pork sandwich together. So it was pulled pork and a hamburger in one thing.
I love it.
And it was so good, Steve. I didn't know they even made this.
You didn't know that was possible.
Yeah. I thought it was just a pulled pork sandwich. I ended up getting a bonus hamburger in there. So I refill my alien, and then we are right up against our Droid Depot time. So we split groups because only my kids were doing the Droid Depot. So the other group went off and did their own thing. Not really sure what they did. I think they did a couple shows and rides and stuff that they were trying to look for. So we did our Droid Depot, and this was mid-afternoon or early afternoon. The kids made their droids. They loved it. They got their backpacks and everything. And as you know, with these droids, it's like a big, huge thing. So we're like, all right, it's crowded. It's packed in here. We've got our droids. We're not going to carry these around all day. So we end up going back to the hotel. We Skyliner back to bring the droids back. And I'm like, well, we could go back to the park, or we could go, we could park hop, or we could do anything. And they're like, we want to play with our droids. I'm like, guys, it's the middle of the day, and you want to sit in the hotel room and play with your droids. I'm like, I play with the droids for 10 minutes, and then we got to do something else. Like, we'll go to the pool or whatever.
You can have these droids forever.
Yeah.
You play
we can play with the droids at home. Like, just park it for a little bit and let's do something while we're at Disney World. So they insisted on playing with the droids. They drove the droids around the room. Then my daughter ended up taking her nap. So I was like, all right, we'll go down to the pool. We'll have some pool time. So we had some pool time. Worked out great. Then we were like, we don't have any dinner plans for this day. And the other group is split up and they're doing their own thing. I think they ended up going to Epcot. They park hopped to Epcot at this point. So like they were doing some Epcot stuff. And I was like looking through the app and I'm like, you know what? We're here. We bailed on our Ale and Compass reservation on arrival day. And the walk-up says 10 minutes. I'm in the room at Beach Club, and you have to be within a certain proximity to join the walk-up list. And I wasn't close enough, so I was like, you need to be closer. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let me just walk down the lobby, and let's see if I can get the 10-minute walk-up list. Because you see the 10, but you can't do anything about it until you're close enough. So I walk over to the lobby, and then I change it to 6 people, and it goes up to 60 minutes. So, like, the 10-minute is, like, if you have 2 people. So it says 60 minutes, and then I walk over. I didn't do anything in it because I was like, I'm not going to, like, lock myself in for 60 minutes. And so I just kept walking. I had the baby in the stroller, and we were walking around anyways, and my wife was, like, getting the other kids ready. So I walk over, and I just, like, I talk to the people at the counter, and they're like, oh, yeah, okay. If everyone's here, we'll seat you, like, right away. I was like, oh, well, they're back at the room. Like, let me just go get them, and we'll be back. So we ended up being able to just sit right down. We didn't have to wait 60 minutes. We just by talking to the people at the front, they were able to like cut the wait time.
Shout out to them. That's amazing.
Yeah, so we just did our 6 at Ale and Compass. This was one of the best meals that we had outside of
Really?
Yacht. Yeah. Ale and Compass was awesome. Yeah, so we bailed on it the first day for Yachtsman. Yachtsman was excellent too. So like Yacht Club, they're doing something right with dining because Ale and Compass was really good.
What'd you guys get?
Yeah, so I got like a steak thing. My wife got this chicken dish, like chicken under a brick, or I forget what they called it.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
And she was like, this was my favorite meal. Because she's not like a steak person.
Yeah.
She likes steak, but she's not like a steakhouse person. Like I got prime rib at Yachtsman, and like if you get a good prime rib, like it's good.
Oh, yeah.
But she was like, this was my favorite meal. And she stood by that at the end. Ale and Compass was her favorite.
Really?
Yeah, and it was like top 3 for me. I think it was Yachtsman 1, Sanaa 2, Ale and Compass 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beat out the churro waffles.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Maybe that's I didn't think about the churro waffles, so we'll have to refigure out the rankings there. I'll think about that a little bit more. Yeah. So Ale and Compass is good. My daughter at this point was like really getting antsy. Like we could tell she was tired. She didn't have a good nap. She started like yelling, and so we're like, all right, we gotta take the baby to bed. So my wife takes the baby back to bed, and I'm like, you know what, boys, let's rally the Skyliner squad. Baby's going to bed. We are gonna be skylining back over Skyliner squad to Hollywood Studios.
I love it.
Initially, the plan was to try to get to the 8:30 Fantasmic show. So I was like, let's go to Fantasmic at 8:30. We got time. Let's get over there. We're on our way over, and I look at my app, and I remembered I booked Mickey and Minnie's 7:30 to 8:30. So I'm like, guys, we actually have Mickey and Minnie's Lightning Lane. We get there at probably like 8:05, and I'm like, you know what? There's another Fantasmic at 10. Like, if you guys are up for it, don't tell Mom. She'll be asleep when we get back. We'll just tell her we went to the. We didn't pull that lie off, but we did go to do Mickey and Minnie's.
Let's go. Nothing can stop you now.
Nothing can stop me now. My little guy loved Mickey and Minnie's. He loved that Goofy blew up the movie screen and we had to walk through the movie. That was like, he couldn't stop talking about that. He was like, he blew up the movie screen. We got to walk through it. He just loved that effect. So, yeah, so we hit Mickey and Minnie's. We get out. It's probably like 8:32. And at the same time as the 8:30 Fantasmic show, they start the show, and I forget what it's called, in the middle where they do the projections on the building. And so we come out of Mickey and Minnie's as they're doing the projections on the building. And I'm like, you know what? Everybody's gathered around here, or they're at Fantasmic. Let's book it over and see if we can get on one of the Star Wars rides. So we get down there, and I'm looking at the app, and we're walking down that way. and I'm seeing like nobody on the way there, and the app says 40 minutes for smugglers, and I'm like,
Lie.
I'm looking around and there's nobody down here. We're walking by. Rise says 115 minutes. Millennium Falcon says 40 minutes. There's nobody. It's ghost town in Galaxy's Edge. And I'm like, you know what? I don't trust this time. I got a gut feeling here. I got a gut feeling that these are not accurate. So we go to Millennium Falcon.
Never tell me the odds.
Never tell me that. We go to Millennium Falcon. I'm like, let's just check it out. It says 40 minutes. I bet you it'll probably be faster. It's a walk-on, Steve. There was nobody in line. So
Let's go.
So we get on Millennium Falcon, and I'm like, you know what? Now I don't believe the 115 minutes for Rise of Resistance, because like I'm not going to chance 115, but I'll chance 40 and see what happens. It's still a ghost town when we get out, and it's like 9:30.
Wait, what jobs did you have?
So my twins got pilot.
No, love it.
And so we ended up being just the four of us in a Falcon. No engineers, so it was my twins did pilot, and me and the little guy did gunner. And
be gunner.
Yeah, so he loved it. He was hammering the buttons, and he was having fun.
That's awesome.
And then the twins, they did improve their piloting skills from the last time around. They got a little bit better with age. I told them, like, if you crash, like, I'm taking over. I'm gonna hop up there.
You're out. You're in the back.
So they did okay. We did good. It was great. So we get off, and I'm like, Rise still says 115, and there's still nobody here. Like, nobody.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, everybody's going. It's 9:30 at this point. I'm like, everybody's either getting on the last ride or going to the 10 o'clock Phantasmic. Because I think the park hours are 9:30, but Phantasmic starts at 10. And so it's like 9:20-ish, and I'm like, you know what, guys? Let's try to get on Rise. I don't trust the time. Like, I think we could probably get on faster. There's nobody outside. The line is all inside. And so we hop in line. We're going through the queue. And I was right. It wasn't 115 minutes. It was 25 minutes in. We were in, like, I pulled up the map of, like, the queue because, like, I found somebody online that had, like, mapped it out, and, like, you could see which room we were in. And I was like, guys, we're in the last room. My little guy's like, hey, Dad, can you hold me? Like, can you hold me for a minute? And I'm like, all right, fine. I pick him up. 2 minutes later, he's asleep on my shoulder. And I'm like, uh-oh, this is not going to be good. So we got through the line in about 25 minutes. We get to the pre-show where they got BB-8 and Rey projection. And it's like, all right, hurry to the freighter. And so I wake him up when we get in the room. I'm like, hey, buddy, the show's starting. And he's starting to, like, he's, like, kind of tired, and he's kind of getting cranky, and he's like, And I'm like, all right, we're almost there, like, we'll just do this, and I'll carry you back to the room. And so we get through that pre-show, we walk outside to the ship, and he just, like, melts, and he's like, Dad, I need to go to bed, and he starts, like, yelling, and I'm like, oh. We're at the door of the freighter to get on Rise of Resistance. Oh, no. And he starts having a meltdown. I mean, he's 4 and it's late. It's 9. This is way past his bedtime. Yeah. And I'm like, I can't take this kid into the ship with all these people and have him just throw a fit and then not be able to get out. So I'm like, everyone gets on the ship, and I take my guys over. I'm like, guys, sorry, we got to go. I can't let let my twins go on by themselves.
Right.
And have to take him off. So I just pull him aside. My twins were, like, devastated because we were at the door. We were at the door to the freighter, and I'm like, guys, no, I'm sorry, we gotta go. They're like, can we come back? Like, can we get back after and go back in line, and, like, you can wait? And I'm like, no, I can't let you guys go on without me. So we exit, and by this time it's 10 o'clock. We're walking out of the park, and I'm carrying my little guy, and as we're getting to the boat area, it's right next to, like, there's, like, trees in between the boat area and Phantasmic, and I can hear the music and see the show going on through the woods. So we missed it. But, like, we could hear the music. And then we went over to the boat. The boat line was crazy because everybody was leaving the park that wasn't going to Phantasmic. So we're like, you know what, guys, let's just hop on the Skyliner. Let's do a nice little, like, late-night Skyliner ride. It'll be nice and easy instead of taking the boat. So we do the Skyliner. We get back. We're in bed by 10:30, and I'm going to put my little guy to bed, and now he's wide awake. I'm like, dude, I don't care if you're I don't care if you're up all night. Close your eyes and put your head on the pillow. Like, go to bed.
You're asleep now.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
He ended up going to bed, and my like twins were kind of devastated. Like, one of them was like real upset because he really wanted to go on Rise again. And I'm like, you know what, bud? Let's wake up early. He's super tired. He'll be asleep. We'll go us three if you guys want to do it. I'll wake you up. We'll go, like, we'll be the first in line. Like, we'll
love it.
Rope drop. We'll get on Rise and we'll do some other stuff. And they had like picked out. They wanted to get these like helmets. These like the Resistance pilot, like Luke Skywalker X-wing helmets. And we hadn't got them yet. And I was planning to go back over to Hollywood. So I was like, you know what? Like, we don't want to carry those around. I'll come back Friday or whatever and grab them. And so I was like, you know what? Let's get up early. When he wakes up, we'll have your mom tell him we went to go get the helmets because he wanted one too. And we'll hop on a couple rides. We'll do Rise. We just have to wake up super early. So, like, I got them up the next day, wicked early. We end up rope dropping Hollywood Studios. We're, like, at the front of the pack, Steve. We were there early.
Let's go.
We were ready to go. We were at the gates, probably 10, 15 people back from the buzz-in area before it opened. Like, we got buzzed in. We start walking over. Like, I hear people talking like, okay, we're going to go right for Slinky. Like, most of the people there were either going to Slinky or going to Rise, but not a lot of people were talking about going to Rise. So we were like, all right, we're gonna be good. We're in the front of the pack here. Even if we wait like 20 minutes, it's nothing. So we're hoofing it over there, and we get to about where Muppet 3D Vision, where the Monstropolis construction area is, and there's one of the cast members with the microphone. Rise of Resistance is down. We do not know when it will be open, but it will not be open anytime soon. And I'm like, you're kidding me. So we rope dropped. We did not get on Rise of Resistance that morning. It was down the whole time we were there. We're like, maybe it'll come back up. Let's go do Smugglers. So we ended up doing Millennium Falcon, Walk On. We came back. The thing they wanted was at the Resistance outpost, the little like kiosks right outside of Rise. So we're like, all right, let's go check it out and see what's going on. Still nothing. They're all, they do like the human wall around because people still like congregate and gather, and they're just yelling like, there is no line. We are not opening anytime soon. Do not wait. Like, if you like, go do something else because this is not, and people still are waiting there in line. Like, people are like really waiting. And I'm like, guys, let's go hit Star Tours, right? Like, if we can't go on Rise, we did Millennium, let's go do Star Tours, and the shop's not open yet anyway, so let's go do that and come back. So we got on Star Tours, walk on Star Tours.
Yeah,
even though, like, at that point, general admission was basically open, but people were still trying to, like, loiter around Rise of Resistance to try to get on. So we do walk on with Star Tours, come back, Rise is still down. We go get the helmets, and then we start working our way out because the little kids woke up. And my wife took them she was like, you know what? I'm going to go see if Cape May has any walk-ins for character breakfast.
Oh, man.
Because my little girl, like, loves Daisy anyway. So she's like, we're at Cape May. She's sending me pictures while I'm walking out with the twins out of Hollywood Studios. I'm like, all right, we'll meet you back at the hotel. And at this point, I'm thinking to myself, and I think I texted you this, we already did Hollywood. It's like 9 o'clock, and we're going back to the hotel. And we have dinner at Epcot. I'm like, maybe this could be a 3-park day. Maybe we could hit Magic Kingdom. It didn't work out that way. We ended up just doing it as a Epcot day after that. So, like, my wife was like, let's make this a day for the baby. She loves the characters.
Oh, that's great.
Let's, like, do some of the easy rides because she's been, like, me and her have been doing the stuff while you guys go do all the big rides. The kids can just kind of like chill and do some of the quieter rides. Let's go over to Epcot. She can meet Daisy again for like the 8th time. She can meet Pooh Bear. So we ended up doing that. We didn't go to Magic Kingdom. We ended up just like flexing the day at like easy around Epcot. And so we did characters. We did Living with the Land. Figment ride was down. We tried to get on Journey into Imagination with Figment. It was down. But we did go meet Figment. Like, there's a Figment meet and greet area on the side. So we ended up just going in there, meeting Figment. Nice. She loved Figment. And then we were kind of like...
I'd have to say, our listeners must be saying something right now. And I know something's coming on this. But they are scratching their heads because there's something you haven't said yet.
Yeah.
We are almost done with this trip.
Yep.
Do you know?
To this point, I have not made it to Yorkshire County Fish, Steve. I've walked by it about
what is going on?
15 times because I have been Steve, on this trip I prioritized everybody except myself.
Oh my God. I did
not get to Yorkshire County Fish until
okay.
Don't worry. We weren't.
Okay, it's go. I'm sorry. I'm like, we're in Epcot. We've passed this now 14 times.
Yes.
Like what?
Don't worry, Steve. We're getting there.
Okay. All right.
So we go on Living with the Land. We meet Figment. We go to the Seas Aquarium. Kids love the aquarium.
Love it.
My wife's like, we're gonna go back and eat at the quick serve at the pool. I'm like, that's great. I'm getting fish and chips. I have put it off. I'm getting fish and chips. She's like, nobody wants fish and chips. I'm like, I want fish and chips. Bro. So I'm like, I'll walk you back. It's hot. I'm going to help get all the kids to the pool. You can get Hurricane Hannah's, hang out at the pool. And then see you later. I'm going back to get fish and chips. And she kind of gave me a dirty look. I'm like, I'm sorry, honey. Like, this is happening. Like, I will walk back with you, but I'm coming back here to get fish and chips. So you brought it up at exactly the right time because this is when I put my foot down, God. Steve, and I said, I'm getting Yorkshire County Fish. So quick wardrobe change at the hotel. I had started off the day in my Beverly shirt, and earlier in the trip I had Beverly at Club Cool in my Yorkshire County Fish shirt, and I'm like, I can't go to Yorkshire County Fish in the Beverly shirt. So we hoof it back. I drop them off at the pool. We mobile order the Hurricane Hannah's. I run back to the room, switch shirts to the Yorkshire County Fish shirt, and I'm solo. Magic Mike solo, back to Epcot, and I get in line, and it's probably about 1:30 in the afternoon at this point, and I get in line for Yorkshire County Fish.
Oh my God.
And I get my fish and chip platter.
What did they say when they saw the shirt?
So I got 2 comments on shirts. One was the cast member outside of meeting Winnie the Pooh commented on my Beverly shirt, and he said, I've never seen anybody with a Beverly shirt before, and he giggled. And I was like, I think me and my friend are the only people in the world who have a Beverly shirt and love Beverly. And he's like, yeah, that's
Beverly boys.
Yeah, he's like, I could have a little bit. I'm like, yeah, but you got it. If you don't love it, you don't know what's going on.
You're not rocking with us.
He's like, I love that shirt. Great. So good comment there. That was early in the trip. And then this day, I'm ordering, and the cast member, she looks at my shirt and she goes, wow, that's amazing. And like, I can't do the accent, but she's like British or something.
Blimey.
Yeah. She's like, hi. She bumps the other guy at the other register. It's like, check out this guy's shirt. So I got all the Yorkshire County Fish cast members, and I'm like, yeah. Got the shirt on.
Go.
And so I was super happy that was the first time that they saw it. They were super fired up. She was like, where'd you get that shirt? And I was like, I blanked on where I bought it. I was like, I bought it online. I forget what the website is, but like you can Google it and they have them. Like this is one of my favorite spots, and I love the fish and chips, so I got the shirt. She was like, that's amazing. And so like she was like telling all the cast members like to look at the shirt. So great feedback on the shirt. So I get my platter, I get set up. I find this beautiful little spot. I walk down the pathway. There's a little patio by the water, and I just have a little bit after a long, busy week, missing Tron, missing Rise at the very last minute, not getting on some of the crazy rides. I take a little deep breath, at the beautiful view in front of me, and I got my fish and chips, and I just enjoyed myself for a couple minutes there, Steve. It was just a little slice of heaven in the UK Pavilion in Epcot, and enjoyed my fish and chips at Yorkshire County Fish.
As good as you remember?
It was better than I remember, Steve.
Oh, let's go.
It just was so good. I'm eating it, and I'm like, I wish this was like my third time having it, not my first time on day 5. And I can't, like, this is literally the last opportunity because we don't have any more park days. So, like, I can't come back tomorrow, even though tomorrow's, like, travel day. I don't have a park pass, so I got to get them today. So, I just took a minute. I knew the kids were at the pool, relaxing. Just enjoyed my fish and chips and, just took in the view, took in the sights. And, yeah, it was great. It was
It's everything. A moment fit for fish and chips fan, perfect, Yeah. I'm sure he'll love it.
Yeah.
When he hears about it.
Yeah, so that was Yorkshire County Fish, and then I worked my way back over, met everybody at the pool, got some pool time in, and then our last dining reservation of the trip is Teppan Edo for dinner, which is the hibachi restaurant in Japan, and we had everyone on the same reservation, but the tables only fit 8, so we ended up being like 1.5 tables, which worked out okay. It was awesome. We had a great chef. She was like playing it up. She made the onion volcano, but like put a little carrot in it and made it look like Olaf. So the kids were loving it. Yeah, it was great. She did a really good job. The chef was amazing. The service was great. The food is incredible. I love Teppan Edo. The Japan Pavilion is one of my favorites. So we spent a bunch of time like just like checking out the shop, the department store. They've got some like really cool snacks and like cool Japanese things in there. The cool thing about that shop is like most of the stuff in there is not Disney stuff. It's like true like Japanese like souvenir type of stuff. So it's not like everything is Disney branded. It's like really it's stuff that is like straight from Japan. So you get like mochi and like candies and all this stuff like from Japan, and it's cool to see some of the merchandise in there. That's one of my favorite shops, and it's huge. It goes all the way back, and there's like a whole section in the back and lots of cool things. And I think I've mentioned this before. There's like you can pick an oyster and they'll shuck it and do the pearl. My kids didn't do that, but my nephews did. So they got to pick a pearl, and one of my nephews ended up with like a rare, like gray, I forget what they called it. But she was like, this is a rare pearl color. This is our rarest pearl. And they measure it and they do a little ceremony and they play the drums. It's just a really cool like thing.
Totally. That's all. Yeah. When you mentioned that a long time ago on the podcast, it jogged my memory. And I asked my sister, didn't you do this when we were kids? And she did. I don't know if she sells the pearl or what, but yeah, it is just a cool little thing just for kids. It's like kind of mind blowing. Like, oh, there's pearl in there. So yeah, that's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. That was our last park day. The next day was travel day, but we weren't leaving the hotel until like 12:45. So we're like, what are we going to do between checkout and just kind of like hanging out in the morning? Like maybe we'll do pool. We decided instead of doing the pool, because we didn't want to have to like figure out how to get bathing suits and do all that. My wife was like, you know what? Let's go back to Cape May. The breakfast was great. You guys didn't get to do it. And let's just see if we can do a walk up to Cape May. The baby will love it because she'll get to see the characters again. We did a walk up. We got right in. Breakfast was incredible.
Okay.
Really good.
Really?
Yeah, Cape May. Like, couldn't get any reservations on the app, but the walk up was like no time at all. Like, there was space.
Amazing.
So definitely don't hesitate on any of these restaurants to do the walk up option, because a lot of times they'll reserve tables not as reservations, and like walk ups get them like pretty easily. Like, we got a lot of walk ups.
100%. You never know. Yeah.
So we ended up doing Cape May, got to meet the characters, do a little bit of that before we had to like get everything packed and out of the room. And then we just kind of like did our checkout and then headed back home. And that was it.
Man.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, this trip sounds absolutely fantastic. A couple of goofballs, couple of hiccups, couple of things left on the table, but navigating the 13 people. 3 families.
Yeah, that was tough.
Kids ranging ages from, like, as you said, 1.5 all the way up to kind of preteen. And you guys banged it out. You split up when you needed to. I think you navigated everything like a true great big beautiful dad.
Yep.
I mean, this is an event in this podcast history, this trip.
Yep.
But I know you're thinking about the next one, because there are some things that were left off the table.
There were some things left off the table. There were some nostalgia moments that we were like flying over Caribbean Beach Resort in the Skyliner and saying, hey, remember how awesome Caribbean Beach is? Like, maybe we could see what's going on. We love, Beach Club was amazing. Pool was amazing. Huge hit. But like, Caribbean Beach was like kind of our like happy place for a while when we lived in Florida because we always got reservations there.
Yeah.
So there's some rebound options that we're tinkering with. I don't know if we're gonna pull the trigger on it. We might just wait it out and do, maybe a cruise here coming up, maybe another trip in a couple of years, a year or so. We'll see what happens. I think we're gonna kind of like play it by ear.
I do have one more question for you, Mike, on this trip.
Yeah.
Because when I came back, I gave my official new top 10 rides, attractions. And I gave you, that was your homework. Other than all the notes and everything that you said about this trip, is that you had to come up with your top 10.
Yeah.
So I want you to count it down. Do you have it?
I would say I didn't even have Festival of the Lion King. That jumped up for me, way up. So I think top 10, I'm going still number 1, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Number 2, Rise.
Okay.
I would typically have Tron at number 3, I think, but I didn't get to do it. I don't know if that hurts it or I want to keep it there, but Tiana's blew me away. So I think like 3, 4 at a tie is Tron and Tiana's.
Okay.
And number 5, I'm going to throw the Festival of the Lion King. That blew me away.
5.
Yeah, I'm putting it way up
Incredible.
there. It was awesome.
So that beats Kilimanjaro.
It beats Kilimanjaro, I think, just by a hair, because Kilimanjaro I'm putting next.
Okay,
So,
that's 6.
Kilimanjaro at 6. I'm going to say, let's do Flight of Passage at 7.
Okay, yeah, solid.
We're going to do Test Track at 8.
Okay, oh, I love it.
Yep. I'm going to do Mickey and Minnie's at 9.
I love it.
And
what's sneaking in?
I'm sneaking Star Tours in at number 10.
Let's go.
I love Star Tours, Steve. I loved it. I think it's better than Millennium Falcon. I love Millennium Falcon, but like Star Tours still holds up for me. It's awesome.
So you didn't ride Tower of Terror on this trip, right?
We didn't get Tower of Terror. No, I didn't get
Tower of Terror. No Space Mountain.
No Space Mountain. I think Space Mountain I'm like iffy on. I loved that one when I was a kid, but now it's like I think it's a little like too clunky for me. If Big Thunder were open, I think Big Thunder we'd have Big Thunder back up in the top 10, but it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been on Big Thunder, so I'll have to. That may be a reason for the rebound trip is to get Big Thunder in.
Might need to rebound right there. Yeah. That just got announced May 3rd, reopening.
I know.
May 3rd, which should be right after this episode drops. So, that's just been down for so long. But okay, that's quite a top. I love the Star Tours snuck in there. Yeah, that's fantastic.
I love Star Tours. It's so
great.
Man. And I do have a little bit of criticism for Disney World. I've been saving this.
Let's hear it.
So, as you know, we did dining plan. We had some confusion early with dining plan, but it worked out. We got all our credits. We did all that stuff. We had to kind of split it with the different reservations, which made it clunky, but we figured it out. We got most of our dining reservations together. But Steve.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
These are my receipts. From all my dining reservations at Disney. I saved them all. We gotta figure this. It's 2026.
Come on,
Josh. Come on. Like we gotta figure something. It's out of hand. We gotta figure out a better way.
The dining, especially when it's free for the kids, the dining plan is a good deal. And like obviously, if it's free for adults, there are those deals out there now.
Yes,
but it can be a challenge to work it. I don't know. It's not seamless.
It was a tough transition to get used to it. And I actually felt bad for the wait staff. Like I feel like for them, it complicates things incredibly, especially when it's mixed groups in one seating. Because we had 2 rooms, so we had our dining plan split. Then my sister had a room. She had her dining plans and her kids. My parents had a room. So we had 13 people and 4 different dining plan groups that the wait staff had to kind of like figure out, and we had receipts for everybody. And then with dining plan, like it's a great deal, but like you still got to pay the tip on top. And then if you get any appetizers or anything else, like extra drinks or whatever, you pay for that. So like they're coming back with a receipt for the meal, and then they're saying, okay, well, we're going to now come back with the dining plan. So there's like a 3-step process to like, here's the check. Here's when now with the dining plan taken off, but here's the gratuity. So like I ended up with a pile of receipts, I couldn't make sense of it half the time. I feel bad for the wait staff. So there's got to be a
100%.
better way to do it. It's a great option. It's really good to be able to like have the meals like part of your package and like get the snacks and everything, and makes life easy. When you do the quick serve and you do snacks and you do order ahead, super seamless, easy, just in the app, and it just takes it right out. But like at the sit downs, it was tough. It was tough for the wait staff. I felt bad for the wait staff in some cases because we had a big group too. I mean, it's probably, if you got 4 people and you're on one room, I'm sure it's super seamless and it's just like boom, boom, done. But we had a little bit of a learning curve on the dining plan, but it worked out in the end, and we got to hit all the spots we wanted to. Got great food, great service all around. Everything was good. So overall, A+ trip.
Oh man,
happy to have you on board, planning everything and helping us out, and and being along for the ride. And it was just as fun recapping. Well, it wasn't just as fun recapping. It was more fun being there, but it was fun recapping.
It's close.
Yeah, it was close. It's a close second.
It was as much fun to help you guys plan it. I'm so glad everything, worked out. And obviously, no trip is ever going to be perfect, but you guys figured it out. It wasn't exactly the trip you thought it was going to be. A lot of resting, a lot of audibles, but I don't think that took anything away from
not at all.
Just how incredible it was.
Yeah, we knew going in that we sort of like aggressively planned, and we were going to have to take some time. I think maybe like because of it's been a while since we traveled with a baby, and this is the first time we'd done it with all 4 kids. So like we learned some lessons, I would say, on how we structure things, and maybe we sneak a full like no park day, rest day in the middle of the trip or something like that, or alternate days or whatever. I think that's probably how we would attack it next time. But overall, no regrets, great time. Everybody had a blast. We got some cool souvenirs. My kids are super pumped. They got their droids. They got their cool like Jedi helmet. They got lots of great memories. Overall, A+.
Incredible.
It was awesome.
You sent me the picture of them with wearing the helmets on the last day, just chilling. I'm like, let's go. That's what it's all about right there. Yeah. So incredible. And now I guess the baton belongs to me for my Disneyland trip, but really the next trip, we got to throw it to also Steve, who's going to the bungalow in June.
The Bungalow Boys. We might have to just show up, Steve. Bungalow Boys. Big Thunder is open.
That's right.
I don't know.
I'll go on Tron. I'll go on Pirates.
Yeah, it's a big bungalow, Steve. We got to talk to also Steve. There's a lot of space in those bungalows.
Oh, we're invited, baby. We might have to go to the classic Ye Old Fish and Chips in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, and really hash this out. Yeah. So maybe that'll be the next time.
Fresh off Yorkshire County, so we could really get a good taste test vibe and see how it looks.
I love it. So shout out to also Steve and Ashley. You're next, but Mike, it's good to have you back. It's been a pleasure to just live in your trip for a while. This is a watershed moment in our podcast.
We're back.
We're back.